MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Colby Allard gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
レンジャーズの球場もまたでかいですな。
Another try at 2-2. Fastball just inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Ready now is Jurickson Profar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a move over to first, back in standing. The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count, runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next to stand in is Eric Hosmer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
First and second here with nobody out.
値段安いんですかね。
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the
ス
zone.
トライクが入らない
Hey,
です。
time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
まあでも確かにボールですな。
2-0 count, the pitch. Sweeps across and catches the outside part of the plate for a strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right
レンジ
there.
ャーズ
He
の
had
ア
no
ライン
feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
None out, runners at first and second. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
一気にツー
And
アウ
here's a
ト。
chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, Trent Grisham is a guy for me that I really pay attention to when he plays. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Austin Nola is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
評価は低いけど。行くぞはまあまあだな。
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
戦闘みたいなもんでしょ。
2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Blake Snell will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
抱き合わせ販売やってますね。9000円ぐらいで。セブンとそのビレッジをセットにして9000円とか言って。
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what David Dahl has in store. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this. He's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
ああ、7に行くぞはおらんやろ。まあ確かにね。まあやったことないんやったら、セットでやったとこですよみたいな。
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
普通に買うより
He's
安いで
definitely
しょ。
off to a
日本
fast
セッ
start
ト
in
で
the early
9000
part of
円
the season.
あの チャリンコゲ
1-0
ー
pitches
ム
a
なんかおもろ
curveball.
そうで
That
すね。
looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
オラの
Hey,
村
you
に
want
は
to talk
元
about
気が
being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
あれもなんか毎年出てるんですかね、チャリンコゲーム。団体で走り回るとかいう。ああ、
Base
そう
is
いうもん
empty,
な。
2 away, and into bat
また
next
レ
will
ン
be
ヒ
the
トはも
outfielder
うセッ
David
トで
Dahl.
買いなさいよみたいな。
Here's the first pitch to him. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. On to the second inning now from Arlington with no score.
あれもチャリンコひたすら走るだけでしょ。
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Tucapita Marcano. First pitch on the way.
セブンでも中古
You know, a
だ
lot
い
of
ぶ
guys
安いん
don't
ちゃうん
like
で
to
すか。
swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a
セブンはゲー
wheelhouse
ムパス入
fastball,
ってんすけどね。
center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why it's
チャリンコでわちゃわちゃ走るの
2
が
strikes.
おもろいのかどうかですよね。
The
あ
3-2
のジャン
pitch.
ルはやったことないから。
This one's
ど
blooped
んな
out
もん
toward
かわ
right
からん
center field. Solak's got it, and there's 1 gone.
まあメジャーだって野球するだけ。
So here's how the Rangers are
それを
positioned
言われる
defensively.
と困る。
And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl,
My
another guy
mind.
who profiles not only in center field but can
謎
cover
解い
both
て
corners. Speed is
戦闘
his
する
game,
だ
and
けです
he's
か。
only going to continue to get better.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Popped up. Kiner Falefa
確かセ
trying
ブ
to
ン
get
無料や
there,
ったような気が
and
するんで
that's
すけ
going
ど
to
ね。
land foul.
あの変な家族のあれでしょ。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
嫁はんが出てきて。バイオセブンはどうなんやろな。なんか内臓み
And
たいなの
stepping
出して
in,
きて飯
Jose
食えとか言っ
Azocar.
て。
He's ready for his first at bat of this
気持ち悪い
early
飯出して
season
きますからね。
contest. Now the pitch.
ああ、
And
ペ
a
ン
ball
タさん
1-0.
改めて。今日の F1 おもろかった。もう終わりはったんですか。
And it's fouled away.
世間はバイオ祭りになってますけど。
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2.
F1 はクソやな。あっちゃ。
Fouled away.
ああ、そうなんですか。もうレース終わったんですか。
Again, a 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
専門
No
チャンネル
score.
で見てるんですか。
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats.
ャロさんはやっぱ4番ですね。
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Snell has a reputation or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
ああ、また勝ったんですか。メルセデスばっかですね。
1-2. Hit down the third base line.
ああ、誰
And
も
this
な
will
んとか
stay
言っ
inside the third base
た。
bag. A fair ball.
これはセカンド行かれる。
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
首跡さんは出てはったんですか。なんかそんなニュースが来てたから F1 のニュースは送ってくんなって Google に言うといた。
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
カルフーンさん。
Gallo stands at second with no outs. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Might have wanted a little bit more pine tar before stepping up to the plate there. You know his teammates are going to give him a hard time about losing the old axe handle.
マックス生えてる。あの日本人のなんとかが生きってマシンが悪いみたいなこと言うて謝罪しとるというかニュースも来てる。
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he got him.
よっしゃ。
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
あら、クリ
Here's
ス・
Chris
デイビ
Davis
スさんじゃ
now.
ないですか。
As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
同姓同名のクリス・デイビスさん。
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Next, it'll be Charlie Culberson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Come set, now the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers lead 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now here's the pitch. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball 1 strike to count. まだまだですな。
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So next to bat will be Tommy Pham. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And he's back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First delivery to him. Trent Grisham will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Got him. 1 out now in the San Diego 3rd, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Profar is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
6月3日ゲーム発売します。あちゃ。
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
6月3日。
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Nate Lowe digging in now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
レンジャーズに有原さん反映されたっぽい。あ、マジですか。ダウンロード専用かな。
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. All even now, 2-2.
帰ってきた魔界村がなんか出るらしいですね。あれ、この間なんか出てたような気がするんですけどね。
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
ほんまに熱いですな。
fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
あれは痛いですな。
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Nick Solak. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
意外と入ってましたね。
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
白目向いてる。白目向いてます。
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Here's the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. There's Kiner-Falefa. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tucupita Marcano.
Now into the box, Tucupita Marcano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Strike two.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Jake Cronenworth. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
That misses 1-2.
パッケージなしで DL 買いなさいいうことですか。
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup and the pitch.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
これはフォアボール。
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to
いず
something.
れパッケージも消えるんちゃいますか。全部 DL 専門みたいな。
Now at the plate here is Jose Azocar.
まあ
He's 0
邪魔
for
になら
1
んっ
thus
ていうの
far.
がね魅力ですけど、まあすぐ帰るしね。
First offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
捉えましたね。あとはこのジュニアさんもどんどん
And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
This one's flared off to the right side. Solak grabs it to retire the side. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 1-0 San Diego. I'm with it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. And now in the box, Joey Gallo. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
確かに眼球の動き方が
Into the windup. Here
なん
comes
か
the
違和
0-1.
感ありますな。
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
この人もよう打ちますもんね。三振も多いですけど。
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in now, Willie Calhoun. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit back toward the mound, and that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Chris Davis next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
三振が多いですね。メッシか。
At the plate now is Tommy Pham. Worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
まあ今日は別に休みやからね。やってもいいですけど。うわ、際ど。
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in next, Trent Grisham. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And that misses ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
ホームラン入りましたね。
A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
寝てる間に入ったか。
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
うまいこと内側から入ってますね。
Here's Jurickson Profar. Fouled away. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
持っていきましたね。
0-1 count and the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He takes the turn and heads for second.
入れようとしてますね。
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
完璧でした。
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
インコースを持っていけたのは気持ちいい。いやー、ぼちぼちですよ。
That evens it up 1-1.
今でも8番打ってますけどね。
Profar, the runner at second with 1 away.
打率がまだまだ低すぎですからね。
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
いずれ4番になってほしいんですけど、なかなかまだ厳しいでしょうね。
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Swing and a liner.
おーっと、強引にセンター前へ。
And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
扇風機出してるとこじゃんすか。
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
確か英語で山善って書
So
い
he'll
て
make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. DeMarcus Evans enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
早めに帰ってきましたね。アイリス大山、確かにね。値段も手頃で。
To the plate now, Austin Nola, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and it's 1-1.
球速いですね。
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the... Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The shortstop.
ワトニーさん、髪の毛リアルになったかな。5でやるとリアルさが出ますね。
First offering on its way. Charlie Culberson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
キリオムってのが山善やったのか。そうなんすか。それは知らんすな。
Pitch on the way.
安定のピッチングですね。
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that
山
pitch.
善の別の名前なんすか。
Now the 2-0. To short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
No one on with one down, and now here's Nate Lowe.
なんやかんやでも抑えますもんね、この人。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
よう知らないですね。何でもメー
From
カ
the
ーちゃいま
windup,
す
the
か。
2-0 pitch.
「要はアルファベットで山善って見ますけどね。
To 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
ソフトバンクはゲームの攻略本の会社やった。そうなんすか。楽天と一緒や。何でもやってますな。
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So stepping in is Jose Trevino. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
うん、スタミナはあるんですね。防御率めっちゃ悪いですね。
First pitch of the AB on its way. Runner at first here, one man out. Change up low, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he fouls this one off.
さすが
Well,
にもう
somebody's
スタ
sitting
ミナ
off
が
speed right here.
やばいです
Only
な。
way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-1 home.
まだ5回なんですけどね。70球超えてますからね。
Hard hit to first.
終わった。
And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
At the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hard hit towards center. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
2 on, 2 out, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More from Arlington. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's set and the pitch. Tucupita Marcano is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 2-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next up, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, If you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
入りましたね。まあ球種がね3つしかないから絞りやすいですね。
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
確かに球は速いんですけど。
A 1 pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
今のも微妙なとこでしたね。
Now the pitch.
これはボール。
Fernando Tatis Jr., the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 1 out,
8
nobody
番バ
on.
ッターがジュニアさんですからね。
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way.
これまたボール。
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Dahl retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's now 4-0 San Diego. David Dahl to the plate now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Joe Musgrove will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
防御率はねだいぶ悪いんですけどね。投げてもらわんと。
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now that the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
ギャロさんですね。
Here's Joey Gallo now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Willie
So next to the plate for Texas, Willie Calhoun. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Line drive, base hit to right. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
腹減ってきた。飯飯タイムですか。
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. A one pitch on its way, and no swing apparently, ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Azarkar in a few steps as he takes it, two down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Up next, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
めっちゃボリュームあるから、ほんまに腹減ってる時だと食えないです。
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here
最
it
後の方
is.
しんどなってき
Popped him
ま
up.
すからね。
Tatis ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail here 4 to
あの
nothing.
ボリュームはすごいですね。キングなんて絶対無理。
Joe Barlow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the AB now. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
うわー微妙やな。入ってますやん。
Here's the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
5回まで9奪三振。
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Next to dig in, Jurickson Profar. He doubled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Pham leads off second with one gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's set. Here it comes. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nate Lowe, and they could use a spark from him here.
The first baseman, Nate. Make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold.
First pitch on the way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
うわ入ってんちゃうんすか。低いっすか。うわ際ど。
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
ショートライナー。
The catcher.
ショートライナーでもセンターライナーですね。
Up next for the Rangers, Jose Trevino singled last time up. Now here's the first offering. To the left side, but it's well foul. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away.
4点目。ルメイヒュー。やりましたか。
The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Joely Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Austin Nola.
ガードナーおじさん帰ってきました。
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
変えましょうか。4番でも変えるというね。
Victor Caratini is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
まあ1割ないんですね。
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So now to the plate, Tucupita Marcano, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
2-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now. We'll get the ball in play. Ground ball left side.
よっしゃ。
And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The batter number 9, second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
3分でできるのがいいですよね。
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Culberson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
the right fielder, number 32, Jose Azocar.
So the next to bat will be Jose Azocar, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now a throw over, runner back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Padres lead it 5-0. Victor Caratini will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Stepping up is Nick Solak. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in next, David Dahl. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Azocar will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
So here is Willie Calhoun, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering, pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
興味ない人もおらんやろ。シフトの問題ですね。
Jonathan Hernandez enters from the 10 to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And now here is Tommy Pham. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
シフトも難しいですよね。ハマる
The
ときはハ
0-1
マ
on
る
its
けど。
way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his third season as a major league player.
またうまそうですね。豚肉弁当。
3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
そうなんですか。
The 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a
取って
base
た
hit.
らナイスプレーでしたね。
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
球は速いけどなんかこう打ちやすいですねこのピッチャー。
0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
逆打ったらいい。
Pham
打ったら
at
打ちます
third
か
with nobody out. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to
まあそ
foul
れ
it
で
away.
逆を打てるバッターがうまいってことやからね。
Here comes the 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Padres 6 and the Rangers nothing. Striding in is Chris Davis. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Matt Strahm is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Azarkar is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now to the plate, here is Charlie Culberson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Line hard. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Nate Lowe. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with his performance.
6-0, the final shutout score today. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Blake Snell takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Turning up, why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
メッツ戦行きましょうか。
For the Rangers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
並んでますね。いや、メッツ戦は PS4 やから YouTube ですね。次は任天堂64で配信か。任天堂64。貯金4で並んでますね。まあなんとか。ヤンキース7勝2敗ですね。まあちょっと時間的にどうでしょうね。1時半45分かな。2時はならんと思いますよ。45分ぐらいでできんちゃいますかね。あちゃまあサクッと食べますわ。スタミナがなくなったオリオールズ。まあわからんすよ。さあじゃあ一旦休憩しましょうか。ちょっと横になって朝になるやつやな。あちゃはーい、また後ほど。30分後ぐらいですかね。さあではではでは。